Nation makes days like this possible. For all that they do, I sincerely thank them. Congratulations to everyone involved for realizing a decade's worth of work. It is now my honor to introduce a man who is no stranger to this area. As West Virginia's longest-serving state senator, he has held nearly every major legislative post. He was nominated for his first term in the West Virginia House of Delegates while still a student at WVU in 1974. He came to the Senate in 1980 and was elected president in 1995. With an act of the legislature, he became the state's first lieutenant governor. He's been named the most outstanding legislator in the nation in 2009. President Tomlin received the William Bolger Award for Legislative Leadership and Excellence, considered the top legislative award in the United States. He has never missed a day in the legislature when it is in session and has a perfect record on roll call votes, not missing a single one since taking his oath of office in 1975. A record unmatched in state history, illustrating his dedication and personal mission to keep West Virginia a great place to call home. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming, for the first time, Governor Earl Ray Tomlin.
Thank you very much, Paul. It is indeed my pleasure to be here this morning, and I want to welcome everyone for another great day in Lincoln County. And as I'm sitting here thinking about some 36 years ago when I first got this crazy idea, Lloyd Jackson and I were seniors at WVU, and I decided I would run for as a member of the House of Delegates. And I came to Lincoln County and was greeted with open arms, and have been for the last 36 years. And I certainly do appreciate all the friends and the support that I've received from the folks in Lincoln County over those years. But I think we've had a great working relationship, and I certainly do appreciate each and every one of you. A few people, as I mentioned, it's a great day here in Lincoln County. What a great facility, Nick. The money that you've been able to bring us from the federal level, our state contribution, and the local levels for nearly a $3 million facility, state-of-the-art facility here. And I think it's something that we can all be very, very proud of. I'd like to just commend our Secretary of Transportation, Paul Maddox. He does an outstanding job. Not only does he look after our roads and our potholes, but our port authorities, our public transit, all those agencies, our Department of Motor Vehicles, all fall under Paul's purview. And thank you for the good work that you do, Paul. We certainly do appreciate it. To Susan O'Connell, who for many years has worked with the Division of Public Transit of West Virginia, we see today some of the fruits of her labors here today with this new facility. But not only has she been doing real good things for Lincoln County, but all across the state of West Virginia with other public transportation systems. And Susan, we certainly do appreciate you also. But there's others in the audience here that I would like to mention. Going back to the days when we first started the TriRiver Transit, and that's a nice fly buzzing around here, but Lloyd Jackson was in the Senate, and he pushed very hard. We worked very well together to get some of the first dollars that ever went into this project. And working right up through today with Senator Ron Stallings, he has also been there every step of the way for the last 4 or 5 years since he's been senator, and will continue to do that. Greg Butcher has been around for many years in the House of Delegates, so has always been very supportive of TriRiver's Transit, and we certainly do appreciate that, and I appreciate the working relationship I've had with each of these gentlemen. Charles McCann, the president of the County Commission, he's always been very supportive, done what he could as far as the County Commission goes, along with the other commissioners, and Charlie, I certainly do appreciate all the help you've been. Let me just say that when I was thinking, when I was watching the high school students here from Lincoln County, boy, we were not too much older than this when we first got started in politics. But back in those days, back in the 1970s, I'm sure that most of you in the audience can remember when we had the old trailway system where you could get on a bus at West Hamlin and go to Huntington or go to Logan or end up going to Charleston or anywhere that you wanted to go. And once that system kind of went by the wayside, there was a real void here in southern West Virginia and all over the state of West Virginia. But there are those people like Tom Scarpolini that had a vision out there, that they realized there was a need for public transportation in southern West Virginia. Not only for our seniors, but for people getting back and forth to work, people getting out so they could travel to get to where we could get to our Greyhound station in Huntington or Charleston or wherever. But that vision, it didn't just happen by chance. They thought about it, they worked on it, they figured out how can we do this, how can we produce a public transportation system for Lincoln County. This is the way I think it was envisioned, Tom, in the beginning. But finally they were able to come with the funds, the local funds, the state funds, and the federal funds. And that's flies. That's really probably crazy here. Nick, did you bring that from Washington? But anyhow, that vision has over the years grown, and as Nick said, our transportation system is now serving 4 counties: Logan, Lincoln, Boone, and now most recently Mingo County. But it not only helps with people getting back and forth to work or getting to the store or the doctors, but it also helps our college students, those who are attending college classes at Southern. They can now leave Hamlin, go to a class in Logan, go to one in Boone County, or even Williamson, and have that complete transportation system. And it's just a great job, and that's what you can do if you have a vision. By bringing people together, they were able to work together, we were able to find the funding here, and today we're where we're at, and I think this whole transportation network will continue to grow. And I also just say that I think that we in West Virginia, we've all got to have a vision. I have a vision, I think each and every one of you do. And my vision in West Virginia is to, when I look at these second graders over here, is to make sure that they get a world-class education. Those are our future leaders over here, and I think that we've all got to work together to make sure that we have an education system that's going to be, there will be competitive with any career they decide to go in, and be competitive with students across this country and around the world. And I think that should be our first priority in West Virginia. The second thing is we need to all work together to make sure that we have jobs here in West Virginia. That these students and the high school students, when they finish whatever post-secondary education they will have, will get, that they will have a job so they can stay here in West Virginia, be able to raise their families here in West Virginia, because we all love our state of West Virginia. We all need to be very proud of it. But I think that we need to follow the lead of Tom and others who had that vision here to see what they could do in West Virginia. We need to all have that vision for West Virginia so that we can continue to make it the best place on earth to live, to work, to play, and to raise our families. With that said, once again, it's just I'm so pleased to be here today in Lincoln County, who gave me my start in politics to be able to serve the people of this great state of West Virginia. Thank you all for being here today, and I look forward to working with you all for many years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. And now it's time to meet the Executive Director. For those of you who may not know her, of TriRiver Transit. She has a presentation of appreciation for our distinguished guest of honor. And for those of you who may not already know her, please welcome Ms. Paula Smith.
Thank you. I really want to thank everyone for attending this ceremony today. And on behalf of TriRiver Transit, I would like to present this gift to Governor Thomas.